Korean reading rules part 2. So let's just get straight into it. Now let's talk about how to read 의. We pronounce this letter as 의 at the beginning of a word. For example, 의사, doctor. We pronounce 의 as 에 when it is a possessive marker. For example, 선생님의 책, teacher's book. And we pronounce this letter as 이 in other cases. For example, 희망, hope. Now let's talk about assimilation. First of all, what is assimilation? Assimilation is a sound change where some phonemes, typically consonants or vowels, change to be more similar to other nearby sounds. Assimilation in Korean happens only when the second consonant after 받침 is sonorant. It's mu, n, r. So the first letter in 받침 will be sonorant, and the second letter at the beginning of the next syllable is going to be sonorant too. For example, mu plus r, it's going to be mu plus n. For example, the word for mentality. If you didn't know this rule about assimilation, you would pronounce it as 심리, but it's incorrect. It's pronounced as 심리. It must be written as 심리, but we pronounce it as 심리. N plus r are going to change to r plus r. For example, the word for sila, it's written as 신라, but we have to pronounce it as Shilla. By the way, Shilla was a Korean kingdom, and this kingdom is depicted in Korean drama called Hwarang, so I really recommend you to watch it. There are so many cute guys. You're gonna die. N plus r are gonna change to n plus n, the word for theorem. It's written as 천리, but we pronounce it as 천리. R plus n are going to be r plus r. For example, the word for 1 year. It's written as 1년, but we pronounce it as 1년. Let's look at some rules. One, in 받침, there isn't a sonorant letter, but some other consonants, but at the beginning of the next syllable are going to be sonorant. Let's look at some examples when in 받침 there isn't a sonorant consonant, but at the beginning of the next syllable are gonna be sonorant consonants. 부 plus any sonorant will be m. The word for the thank you formally will be written as 감사합니다, but we of course pronounce it as 감사합니다. 두 plus any sonorant will be n. For example, the phrase the girl that is listening will be 듣는 여자. 그 plus any sonorant will be n. The word for Korean will be 한국말. 그 plus 르 are gonna be n plus n. For example, 폭로, disclosure. 부 plus 르 are gonna be m plus n. 압력, pressure. 압력강, yellow river. Now let's talk about double 받침. There are 11 cases. I'm gonna read all of them. 그스, 느츠, 느흐, 부스, 르프, 르스, 르트, 르흐, 르프, 르무, 르크. Of course, they are not read like this. There are 8 cases where first letter is read. 그스, 느츠, 느흐, 르프, 르스, 르흐, 르트, 부스. But of course, here we pronounce only the first letter. For example, nok, so, 앉다, to sit. 많이, many. 여덟, 8. 외골, outside. 싫어하다, to dislike. 핥다, to lick. 없다, to not have. There are only 3 cases where second letter is read. 르크, 르무, 르프. For example, 닭, chicken. 쌈, life. 웃다, to recite. But when there is a vowel after these double 받침s, then they both are going to be read. For example, 앉아, 없이, 읽어, 여덟 번, 값은, 삶을. But if in double 받침 there is going to be hu Still, even there are gonna be millions of vowels after hu in double pachim, then still hu will be just completely silent. For example, shiro, money. But of course, there are always these annoying exceptions. In the following words, r is always read first. Ilta to read, malta to be clear, fresh, multa to be watery. We were supposed to read them as ikta, makta, mukta, but they are exceptions, so we read them as ilta, malta, multa. P is always read first. Papta, to step on. But pay attention that k and r only sound when they get a vowel behind. It's the same as I taught you in the previous slide. How to read t and t in pachim? T and t plus e, which is a yodized vowel, are going to be pronounced, t is going to be pronounced as ch, and t is going to be pronounced as ch. For example, kuji, on purpose with an effort. Kachi, together. T and t plus he, which is e, still is here yodized vowel, are going to be pronounced as ch. For example, muchida, to be buried. Now let's learn about intrusive 9. 9 is the name of n letter. I'm going to tell you straightly that it's going to be hella hard. But let's try to understand it. So consonant in pachim plus yodized vowel, and yodized vowels are e, ya, yo, yu, ye, ye. They're going to turn to ni, nya, no, nu, nu, ne, ne. For example, 그럼요. It sure is. The word for succeed is kind of tricky. If we didn't know all these rules, we would pronounce it as shibuk. But let's break it down. U here is a yodized vowel, so it must be changed into nu. So it'll be something like shipnuk. But of course, it is incorrect, and we remember that p plus n plus any sonorant will be m. So this word will be pronounced as shimnuk, 꽃잎, petal, 서울역, Seoul Station, 나뭇잎, tree leaf. Now let's practice a little bit what we've learned with quiz time. 강의, lecture. 무늬, pattern. 원래, originally. 음력, lunar calendar. 색연필, colored pencil. 닫히다, to shut, close. 개구리, frog. 친구, friend. 국립, national. 국물, soup, broth. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and comment if you have any questions. Don't forget to click on the bell so that you would not miss out any of my new videos. 안녕!